Expectations. It's a hell of a thing in the NBA. Last season, if we could show some potential, some heart, and some energy, that was about it. However, throughout the season, we realized guys like Jerebko and David Lee needed to go, and Amir Johnson and Jared Sullinger was the right guys at power forward. We had to acquire Steven Adams for more rim protection. And then, of course, the basketball gods gifted us with a chance at acquiring DeMarcus Cousins, which we took. Shout out to the Kings for sucking. And so after being swept by the Cavaliers in the second round, I think we learned a lot about ourselves, even though it's a video game and you can't actually do that, but that's fine because who the hell cares? And so after acquiring Eric Gordon in the offseason to provide us with more scoring, which is really what we needed against the Cavs, as well as Marcus Smart having another year of experience, I think expectations are pretty damn high. And now, going up against the Milwaukee Bucks, ironically enough, the team that we went up against when we first acquired DeMarcus Cousins, which we may have lost that game, I don't remember, it's not in my memory, don't worry about it, because here we are now. And you're going to see that Brad Stevens made sure the play calling was on fleek, because even though the cut for DeMarcus Cousins didn't work, Marcus Smart showing very early on that shooting that he showed us last season where he was one of the better three-point shooters in the league. And then look at that pass from Batum to DeMarcus Cousins. If that's not the damn best play you've ever seen in the history of 2K, I don't know what to tell you. Now, Michael Carter-Williams hitting the first jump shot he's ever made, so, shout out to him, that's pretty good. And then we're going to see again that Brad Stevens is just too good for these guys. A simple pick and roll, which normally is nothing much, but in the hands of the new and improved Marcus Smart, that's just an easy dish for Jared Sullinger. Shout out to him, even though he's still a little too heavy, but we'll take it, it's okay. And then Marcus Smart showing his aggressiveness, which I appreciate, although he takes one of the worst layups in the history of ever. But Avery Bradley, who's just progressing ever so slowly on his jumper, making this place just a little better for us when he's in the game. Jabari Parker gets his dreams crushed by DeMarcus Cousins, and then Michael Carter-Williams just kind of misses the layup is the best way to put it. And then you're going to see here listen, I don't know how Jabari Parker can't defend Jared Sullinger, but if he can't, I'll take it. I figured I was going to have to put Amir Johnson in the game. I guess I don't. Well, maybe I do, because no, why the hell is he missing? Do I have this on a lower difficulty? Maybe I don't. They got the offensive rebound. That was pretty nice. And I already showed you Marcus Smart hitting one jumper. Well, these are the kind of plays that I didn't entrust with him last season, but we're going to give him a shot at it now, and you see what Marcus Smart does there. Constant improvement. That's the best way I can put it. And now the second unit is in the game. So let's see how Isaiah Thomas and Eric Gordon can dictate the game now that we have potential to basically have the best scoring bench in the league with these two. Come on. I haven't completely decided if I want both of these guys coming off the bench. And early on, we're going to cater to Eric Gordon, unable to get open there. But luckily, because he's an NBA player and not Steve Novak, he can do more than just shoot the ball as he dishes it off to Boogie right there. And don't forget, this team is still DeMarcus Cousins, even with all these acquisitions that we're making. It's still Boogie's team. But of course, luckily, we have other guys who can make plays. Now, the height difference between Michael Carter-Williams and Isaiah Thomas is pretty damn funny. But Isaiah still knows how to get himself a layup. Or I should say, Brad Stevens knows how to get him a layup with that beautiful double screen. And then Greg Monroe, shout out to him for finishing with the right hand. That's always quality. Weird tidbit, the Bucks were playing Jabari Parker off the bench. I don't know about that one. And I also don't know how the hell you allow Isaiah Thomas to go all the way down the court for that one. I definitely have the difficulty turned down. There's no way in hell it should be this easy, right? Maybe we're just that good, I don't know. And now Michael Carter-Williams with another jumper. Yeah, that's okay. It's good to know that MCW is coming back down to reality on this one. That's good for him. And now I want to get Eric Gordon a shot. I really want to. But at the same time, I got to realize it's a team game. And there's no one defending DeMarcus Cousins on that play. Look at that beautiful ball movement. Just Boogie cutting directly to the basket. But speaking of Eric Gordon, I think it's time to get him a shot. It's time to get him going Because, I mean, I gave him a decent amount of money, and I'm going to be honest, I have no frickin' clue in the world how he hits this shot, but he does. Holy hell. Eric Gordon usually has a reputation for getting blocked in 2K because his release was basically at his kneecaps. It was so low. You could just press the X button to steal and you would end up blocking it. But 2K, they showed him some love this year, and that last three didn't make any sense. This one's a little bit more real. There you go. Eric Gordon, he's killing it. 2 threes already for him. That's why we signed him. We need another guy who can score. Big ups to Greg Monroe once again. That's a tough pick and roll to defend with them. And DeMarcus was actually in a bit of foul trouble. That's why he's not in the game at the moment. And I have no frickin' clue how Eric Gordon dunked that ball, but I will take it. And so you see when the second unit comes in the game, we're just maintaining a 10-point lead because, I mean, it's Isaiah Thomas and Eric Gordon. Like, how the hell are you going to defend that? Luckily for me, I can still, I've figured out how to play with Isaiah Thomas. 10-point lead into the second half. And now the starters are back in the game. And for a while, the question was, can our starting unit carry the offense when guys like Isaiah Thomas aren't in the game? Now, we don't have to worry about that at this very moment because, I mean, come on. That's the greatest play in the history of the world, DeMarcus Cousins. But you will see here soon, guys like Marcus Smart and Avery Bradley still able to provide us with offense, even though my commentary has nothing to do with what's going on right now. Boogie's in foul trouble. We got to take him out of the game again. And so now DeMarcus not in the game. He's in foul trouble, as I've mentioned. So can we maintain this lead even with him not in the game? Because of course, with all these improvements we're making, it's still DeMarcus' team. But you see Avery Bradley there on the mid-range jump shot. That's what I like to see, okay? Avery Bradley might have one of the uglier jump shots in the league, but if it goes in, it goes in. Now, Jabari Parker there, again, I don't know why he's not starting for them. Jason Kidd, I don't know, bro. I don't know about that one, but hey, do your thing. That's all I gotta tell you. And now, you remember how Marcus Smart needed to improve on his inside scoring against the Cavs because that really killed us? Well, you're gonna see right here, that's a hell of an improvement, because he would have missed that shot 1 season ago. And that's what we need from him. And now the second unit comes in the game again, and honestly, when Isaiah Thomas and Eric Gordon enter the game, we really should have the Chicago Bulls music when Michael Jordan was on the team, because it's just intimidating as hell. What second unit can compete with the fact that Eric Gordon is just a 3-point machine? Look at that sting. Should that shot have gone in? I don't know. Should I have had the difficulty a little higher up? I mean, it's the same that it's always been. It's all-star with simulation. Maybe I'm just getting better at 2K, God forbid. Who knows? But Marcus Smart, put the dagger in him. Very good. Beautiful. Beautifully done on all sides. Now, I mean, I understand Milwaukee is not the best team in the league, but that was a hell of a performance. And you're going to see from this balance, I mean, DeMarcus Cousins had himself an Andrea Bargnani-esque performance with 3 rebounds. Look at the balance. Marcus Smart, 12 and 12, 2 for 3 from 3. Eric Gordon and Isaiah Thomas were great off the bench. Just beautiful.